Okay, so today we're gonna dive into this Extreme Z area and we're gonna look at how to Extreme Z awaken the free-to-play Metal Cooler army or Metal Cooler team, whatever you want to call them. We'll take a look at the stages and see exactly what you need to do to complete each stage. I've never done a definitive Extreme Z area guide, so I'm going to use the free-to-play Metal Cooler team as an example on how to access Extreme Z areas. That way, moving forward, you know how to access every Extreme Z area because it's basically the same exact way you would any other free-to-play unit as well. Stages 1, 2, and 3 are for the EZAs for the free-to-play Tech Cooler, the free-to-play STR Metal Cooler, and also the Physical Kid Gohan/Goku. So those are the older ones. They added stages 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for the free-to-play Metal Cooler typings. So if we click on this, stage 4, that's basically showing you the unit that is required for your team in order to access that stage. You absolutely need the Dokkan Awaken TUR rarity of this Metal Cooler type, Metal Cooler AGL. And if we go down here to characters that can take on this event, this is the whole pool of characters that you are able to form teams with in order to get these stages done. So you can use any of these characters, but for stage 4, you have to have this Metal Cooler AGL on your team in combination with any of the pool of characters here in order to access his stage. Same goes with stage 5 for the Tech Metal Cooler type, and then for the Int Metal Cooler type on stage 6, and then for the STR Metal Cooler type on stage 7, and then for the Physical Metal Cooler type on stage 8. So let's go ahead and dive into the AGL ones, and I'm going to show you exactly how to form your team the easiest way possible. Going into the stage, clicking on the difficulty you want to start on. By doing that, you're going to go to team formation. Right now I have a filter on, so I'm going to remove all filters, and I'm going to remove every single one of these team members because I can't use them. As you can see, I removed all filters, but it's only showing the pool of characters that you have in your box available this event allows you to use. So as you can see, there's a green check mark on this Metal Cooler AGL. That's showing you that on this particular stage, he is required to be on your team. So we're gonna go ahead and form a team here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring, actually, hold on. Yeah, he would be the better leader because he does Wicked Bloodline, HP attack and defense plus 77%. Yeah, so this free-to-play Prime Battle LR Frieza is probably going to be our best leader for this Wicked Bloodline Metal Cooler team because he leads Extreme Class with HP and attack and defense plus 90%. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and run the full free-to-play Metal Cooler team just to show you that this team is very much capable of getting these stages done for you. If you do not have any of these units at all, because some of them are summonable units, the very least you can do is farm up the free-to-play Metal Cooler team so that you can get access to all these stages. And our special friend is the Tech Cooler, probably for the AGL stage because he is type advantage. Okay, actually, you know what? He's leading Corroded Body in mind, so I probably want to use this guy right here just because that STR Prime Battle LR Frieza is not under Corroded Body in mind. Even though he has a worse leader skill, he'll at least be covered by the leader skill of the friend. So we'll go ahead and take them in here, and we're on the first difficulty. The left path is going to be for your bronze medals, the right path is going to be for your silver medals. So we'll go ahead and take the left path real quick, and we'll go ahead and get into the stage, and it should be pretty easy. It's, you know, you're only going against one enemy, and you do have type advantage with this Tech. Actually, I want to put mine in front because mine's rainbow. The friend unit is not rainbowed, by the way. At the end of this video, I'm going to cut at some point in this video. I'm not going to show you the whole run that I'm doing, but at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the full spread I have on each of these Metal Cooler types. That's the first stage. We're going to go into the harder stage here and check it out. The left path is for the gold medals and the right path is for the rainbow medals, and you need 30 of each of those in order to fully Extreme Z awaken this Metal Cooler AGL. And then for the other stages is the exact same format, pretty easy. That's basically it. 2 different difficulties on each stage. First stage, left path bronze medals, right path silver medals. the second difficulty, or the super difficulty, that takes 25 stamina. The left path is gold medals, the right path is rainbow medals. But let's go ahead and take a look at the hidden potential spread on each of my metal cooler types here. So right now, I did put skill orbs on them. Maybe I shouldn't have before I showed you. Nonetheless, it is what it is. But basically, for this physical type, I ended up with 11 additional. And then before I put skill orbs on them, I ended up with 15 evasion or 15 dodge, as you can see up here. It's 20 because of skill orbs, but if you put the most amount of points into dodge that you can before skill orbs, you'll end up with 15 dodge, which that's the spread I recommend. It's not required. You can do a different spread if you want. I just recommend this spread because he is a defensive unit and a healer. And then for the AGL one, I went ahead and put additionals and evade on him as well because he is a support and he's a healer, I believe, post EZA. But either way, he's more of a support and a defensive unit, so we're not worried about necessarily doing damage with him. His main role is going to be giving key and also some support to the team. And then for the tech one, I went ahead and went with additionals and crit, and I put the most amount of points into additionals as possible. So before I put the the skill orbs on him, he was at 15 additional and 11 crit. The reason why you want to put as many additionals into him as possible, he's a utility unit. He's not exactly supporting, but he's going to do some damage and has some utility to help support the team in a different way by lowering the attack and defense of the enemy. And then for the intelligence type is a healer and also kind of a more rounded out balanced unit. But I went ahead and put as much dodge as I can, and intelligence units inherently have dodge, so ended up with 20 evade or dodge and then 6 additionals. But he's not going to be really dealing a whole lot of damage because it's just a balanced unit. This unit is actually going to be healing and ended up with 25 evade with the skill orbs attached. And then last but not least, we have the STR one. Not this one. This is the STR metal cooler, not the metal cooler type. There's a difference. So this is the metal cooler STR, and for his hidden potential, I went with the most amount of crit as possible because he's a damage dealer. He's an attacker. He has a lot of attack increase in his passive, so you want to make sure you get the most out of that as possible in order to use him effectively. Once again, these hidden potential spreads are not necessary, and if you want to go with something different, like I always say, it's not going to make or break your experience in the game, because some people like to play the game a little differently, and that is perfectly fine. Play it the way you want, but for someone who's new, this might be a good start to get your gears running in your head about what direction you should go with building these free-to-play metal coolers. We are on our way to 750 subs, and we're trying to get there before the end of November. So if you're enjoying the content and find it helpful, please consider hitting the red subscribe button, liking the video, and setting the bell to all notifications so you can receive all notifications for my videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Until next time.